it was refreshing. And then everybody started talking about it, and we went back and looked at a couple more films, and then
For years, one question quietly floated around Hollywood. Why did Clint Eastwood never work with Leonardo DiCaprio again? They made a film together, a big one, with serious Oscar expectations behind it. And then, it was over. Clint never called him back. No falling out announcement. No shade in interviews. Just nothing. People assumed it was just scheduling or creative differences. The usual Hollywood excuse. But those who were on that set, they knew exactly what happened. To understand this story, you have to understand who Clint Eastwood is as a filmmaker. Born in 1930 in San Francisco, Clint didn't have it easy. Odd jobs, army service, years of small roles before Rawhide put him on the map. Then, Sergio Leone turned him into an icon. Then, he turned himself into one of the greatest directors Hollywood has ever produced. Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Gran Torino. The man has been making masterpieces for 5 decades straight. But here's the thing about Clint on set. He is famous for speed. $1 Million Baby was shot in just 37 days. He rarely does more than 2 takes. He trusts the first instinct completely. Crew members say his sets are the quietest and most efficient in the business. To Clint, the rawest take is the truest one. So, in 2010, when J. Edgar brought Clint and Leonardo DiCaprio together, it looked like a dream pairing on paper. DiCaprio was at the peak of his powers, coming off Inception, already a 3-time Oscar nominee, and known for his obsessive preparation. The problem was that obsession and Clint's philosophy were headed straight for a collision. DiCaprio showed up with folders of research, FBI memos, historical documents, annotated scripts. He wanted to discuss, explore, and dig deeper before every scene. Clint watched this and said almost nothing. He just waited. Then came a scene that made everything crystal clear. DiCaprio delivered an emotional breakdown. It was raw, real, and completely honest. First take. The room went still. Clint quietly said, "Perfect. Cut." But Leo wanted another take. Then another. By take 6, Clint had walked away from the camera entirely. He was standing at the craft table, coffee in hand, stone-faced. He muttered to no one in particular. He's still searching for something. I already found. J. Edgar came out, and it underperformed. Critics were mixed. DiCaprio received no major nominations for the role. After that, whenever DiCaprio's name came up for future projects, Clint's answer was always the same. Great actor. Not my kind. Short. Final. No appeal. Years later, DiCaprio finally won his Oscar for The Revenant, a film that pushed him to physical extremes, multiple takes, and months of brutal shooting. Everything Clint Eastwood considers unnecessary. 2 brilliant men. 2 completely opposite beliefs about where great performances actually come from. Clint never explained it further. He didn't need to. Sometimes, the silence says everything. What do you think? Was Clint right to move on? Or does a masterpiece require the obsession of a DiCaprio? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to The Stars Gossip for more deep dives into Hollywood history.